You now rocking with the best. 5, 4, 3, 2, it's time to meditate, flip the script, finna talk to my people. African Americans, Congo, Ghana, Nigeria, Jamaica, Senegal. This that African flavor, catch me in Mozambique, dropping hope for the hopeless, God living in me. All my African brothers and sisters in New York ain't doing nothing but holding it down in Delhi. Stay on line, kick and rock, I take care of ya. My African people in Houston yelling Afro, African people in LA yelling B. Got me out here screaming Afro Beatz, Afro Beatz. I was taking a hell, but I got out that joint. Got the whole hood shocked, cause they thought I was dead. Man, they got our praise, he was made in heaven. So many soldiers we losing, why you think I'm cold? I'm the prince, I'm so hood, I'm the son of the king. About to close this chapter, introduce us to the queen. Impressed, yeah, black, beautiful queen. Before I shut it down, I'd like to give a shout out to the team. Shout out Afro Beatz, squad up for in 26. Monica Hart, that's the host of the show. Shout out Afro Beatz, squad up for in 26. Monica Hart, that's the host of the show.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Afro Beatz TV Show. Of course, it's your girl, Monica Hart, in the building, the queen of Afro Beatz. Of course, I'm at my favorite spot, Aldeez Afribbean Restaurant, and I have an amazing show planned for you tonight. So you guys, we have the hottest segments. You know, we're gonna have the drink of the week with the beautiful Miss Mimi, and you know we coming with those hot ass videos from you, the viewers. So you know what? Let me not wait anymore. Let's go ahead and get into it with our first video, and we'll be right back on Afro Beatz.
Oh no 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 no. Kibogo unatamani kula mua, lakini uwezo unakataa. Navuna machicha yule akishanitafunia, sukari yote anapata labania. Utamwa kutafuna na shiba, lakini sina homa, inaniungulia. Lawama sina maana tatiba, sijapata na homa. Sio poa, ananikomoa. Sio poa, ananikomoa. Sio poa, ananikomoa. Sio poa, ananikomoa. Una roho yangu karatasi, ukinirusha kwenye maji mina loa, ela wangu sio wazi. Mola mpaji wenda atanilipia ela dede. Lakini sina homa, inaniungulia. Lawama sina maana tatiba, sijapata na homa. Sio poa, ananikomoa. Sio poa, ananikomoa. Sio poa, ananikomoa. Sio poa, ananikomoa. Na roho yangu karatasi, ukinirusha kwenye maji mina loa, ela wangu sio wazi. Mola mpaji wenda atanilipia ela dede. Ela dede. Sio poa, ananikomoa. Sio poa, ananikomoa. Sio poa, ananikomoa. Sio poa, ananikomoa.
you guys, we're just getting started here on Afro Beatz TV Show. I hope you enjoyed that first video, because you already know the show is only going to get better the more we get into it. So you know what? If you think you have what it takes to be right here on Afro Beatz TV Show, what do? Yeah, that's right. You're going to send in those videos to cmg1management@gmail.com, and we'll be right back.
In these days and times, everyone knows most families are dealing with a lot just to make ends meet. Everyone could use a helping hand during these tough times. If you're going through a difficult time, please know there is help out there for you. ASA, African Supporting Africans Corp., is a nonprofit organization that specializes in being a helping hand in your time of need. ASA offers childcare, online tutoring, food pantries, and mobile clinics. For more information, please email info@asa-corp.org. Remember, help is around the corner.
What's up, everybody? My name is Monica Hart. I'm the host of a brand new show called Afro Beatz. If you have a business, product, or service you would like to advertise during the show, please email the show at cmg1management@gmail.com for more details. You guys, welcome back from that commercial break. I hope while we were away, you got your popcorn and all of your snacks, went to the bathroom, all of that stuff, because we got another hot-ass video coming up for you right now on Afro Beatz TV Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, this song is dedicated to all the troublemakers worldwide. I have a solution for you. If you mind your business and I mind my business, life go they go. I did take her. You know me say I be gentleman at all.
MaxDaBoss.
I did take a mo. You know me say Max not gentleman. Wait, give my people drink. Give that guy who sit down there. You know me say I be gentleman at all. Make them drink. Put on for MaxDaBoss time. Cause this is the life that we are living. Let's have fun. Make I live my life for you. Make you live your life for you. Make I mind my business. Make you mind your business. Me I know they look your woman, so make you no look my woman. Make you pour your bunko. Me I go call my bunko. If you like it Ferrari, say me I like it Bugatti. Make you pour your bunko. Me I go call my bunko. I like yellow woman. Say you like it like a woman. Make you day your day. Me I go day my day. If I buy my shayo, make you say buy your shayo. Me I day my corner. Make you say day your corner. I got it mind my business. Make you say mind your business. What you like cannot be what I like. Leave me to like what I like, and you like what you like. If I like a girl with stretch mark, it's none of your business. Why don't you go and like your
All right, you guys, welcome back. So you know what? I'm having such a great time tonight here at Aldeez Afribbean Restaurant. I've worked up a bit of a sweat. So you know what that means? Yes, that's right. It's time for me to go holler at my girl, Miss Mimi, the beautiful bartender, because she has those magical hands. She is going to show us how to get toe up from the flow up. So let's go ahead and check in and see what she has for our drink of the week. All right, you guys, welcome back to Afro Beatz TV Show. I hope you enjoyed that last video from another amazing artist. Now, it's gotten so hot in here today, I've had to come behind the bar so that I can get Miss Mimi to pour me up a drink. So, Miss Mimi, before we go any further, I want you to say what's up to everybody.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show.
Of course, she's trying to be all cute and stuff. Miss Mimi, girl, stop being shy.
Before I get them lit.
Okay. So, all right. So, Miss Mimi's job here on Afro Beatz TV Show is to show you guys how to pour it up at home, of course, if you're 21 or older. So, today we are going to be making a what, Miss Mimi?
Today we're making a cinnamon cherry cider.
A cinnamon cherry cider. That sounds very, very sweet and delicious. Okay, so how did you come up with that drink?
I was kind of just thinking about the fall time and what goes with, you know, our next couple holidays coming up, and the weather is changing on us, so it's a little bit of a darker, cooler tone.
Okay.
So.
Okay, I'm digging it. I'm digging it, kind of like me. Darker, cooler.
Yeah.
All right, so what are we gonna do first?
First, we're gonna get some ice in our shaker, if you'd like to do that for us.
And that is, we're gonna use our Boston shaker.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm gonna fill it up to the top. Bam, we got some ice. Sorry, we're trying to hit you there. Okay.
We're using our Fireball cinnamon whiskey.
Okay, the
made
Fireball.
in Canada. It's awesome.
I did not know that.
It is made in Canada, established in Canada.
Right, so.
We're gonna do 2 ounces.
So what age were you when you started drinking, Mimi?
Started drinking?
Well, your mom's watching. I don't know if you want to say.
I'm grown now. Well,
okay.
actually,
yeah, she
my
can't
mom was the first person to ever give me an alcoholic drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got a cool ass mom.
I do have a dope ass mom.
You
I will
actually
not
do.
lie. She's really cool.
I'm not gonna lie.
So we were just at the house one day, you know, and she was like, "I want margaritas," and I was like, "What's a margarita?" And I was like 14 or 15.
Okay.
She was like, "Let's go make some." So we went to the liquor store, we bought some stuff, and she let me taste hers.
And she was like, and then from that day on, you wanted to be a bartender.
Unfortunately, I only got a sip.
Okay. Yay, mama.
But it was good.
Right?
What's up. So then I got into the business. I started off at the lowest level possible, a bar back, and then I worked my way up to the bar.
Okay, so what is a bar back?
So a bar back is basically the person who does all of your side work and keeps your bar stocked while you're working. Like if you're working a busy night and you run out of liquor, you run out of beer, you run out of condiments, stocking stuff, your bar back basically is responsible for keeping those stuff stocked while you're working. So you don't have to leave the bar at all.
Gotcha. So you know what? We like to educate people on here as well as get them drunk. So hope you learned something. All right. So what are we going to do next, Miss Mimi?
Okay, so we got our 2 ounces of Fireball in here.
Okay.
Now we're going to get our ginger ale.
Like it.
I love ginger ale.
Like where we're going. I do.
And ginger ale is really good with the cinnamon whiskey. It gives it a really nice balance.
Okay.
And then we're just going to shake that. Shake it, shake it, shake it.
Okay.
Oh, it's a little leaky. Just a little shake
okay.
to mix it and chill it. And we're gonna get our glass. We're not gonna do no ice in this one, okay?
And this is the cinnamon cherry.
The cinnamon cherry cider.
Cinnamon, oh, I like that.
cherry
It actually looks like apple cider.
Yeah, it does, but there's no apple cider in here. Oh my gosh.
Surprise!
And we're gonna hit it with a
It's
little
no apples, but a whole bunch of liquor.
The grenadine's got like this really...
Oh, I love the effect. So the
color.
red goes to the bottom.
I don't know if y'all can see it from that angle.
I love it. That's so beautiful.
It's a cute little martini.
Okay.
You could put it in this glass. You could put it in this glass.
I love how it's looking in there.
But as women, we want it to look good when we're
Can we get a
drinking our
cherry? Go ahead. Cinnamon cherry cider.
Oh my God!
I love it. Yes, Miss Mimi. Yes. You did that. So that definitely looks like a beautiful little martini there.
Most definitely.
I love it. That's how we do here on Afro Beatz. So let me go ahead and go in.
Little stir, sip, sip.
My first sip.
I like it.
So, unbelievably, it actually has a apple cider type of flavor, even though there's no apple in it. I believe it's the cherry, the sweetness from the cherry or the grenadine that goes to the bottom, and when you mix it with the fireball, you just get a wonderful explosion in your mouth.
For sure.
So, you guys, if you want to try something a little sophisticated in the fall, this is something that, you know, hey, men, if you have a lady over and you want to impress her, this thing right here is going to do it.
Most
So,
definitely. Oh, and when you finish your drink, you got a nice little cherry infused haze, so you get a little extra liquor in your system.
That's exactly what we're gonna do. So, you know what, Miss Mimi, please tell our viewers how they can find you if they're not wanting to follow your easy recipe at home.
Oh, you can find me at Aldeez Afribbean Caribbean Restaurant. I am here 5 days a week. Feels like I'm here every day, but I love being here. So y'all come see me Tuesday through Saturday, 6 p.m. to 2 a.m.
We love it. And the address is?
3950 Rosemead Parkway.
That's right. So make sure you guys pull up and ask for Miss Mimi, the beautiful bartender. So, okay, you guys, we're going to go into our next video. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to go ahead and finish up this beautiful drink and call me an Uber because I know I'm going to be crawling out of here when I get done.
Most definitely.
So you guys will be right back on Afro Beatz TV Show.
I want you to promise me that you'll never leave me.
I promise.
Welcome back, everybody. I hope you are enjoying the show. So you know what, here on Afro Beatz TV Show, we're not all about the music, we're about the culture as well. So we've come to the part of the show where I get to get down and dirty. That's right. I'm going to be digging into the lives of Africa's biggest celebrities and bringing you all of the juiciest gossip. We're going to find out who's dating who and who's cheating on you right now on What's Poppin'. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Afro Beatz TV Show. Now, we've come to the part of the show where I get to get down and dirty and dig into the lives of Africa's biggest celebrities. That's right. That means it's time for What's Poppin'. Our first story today, we got trouble over at Marlin Records. We have Mobad, who posted a video of him in a violent attack with his label mates over at Marlin Records. So his side of the story is that recently he's been having a hard time with his management, which is also Naira Marley's brother. So he set up a call to say that he's wanting to switch management, and that apparently didn't go over very well. Next thing you know, he began to get verbally assaulted and started to receive very threatening text. So he says he set up a meeting to go ahead and straighten everything out and to see if things can, come to an amicable ending. So apparently that wasn't the case. Mobad says when he arrived, things apparently got out of control, and he and the person that attended the meeting with him were jumped by three of Naira Marley's friends who were also there at the attack, as well as the manager Tunde. So he says that they all three beat him up. He left there, went to the hospital. He barely escaped with his life. Apparently he didn't escape with his clothes. So he's, reportedly very, very upset about the situation. Naira Marley, of course, is saying that it's lies, that every time Mobad comes to the studio drunk, he gets into an altercation. And that is exactly what happened there from his side of the story. So I'm not sure exactly what occurred. I'll definitely dig in a little bit more. But we have singers such as Bella Schmurder also speaking out against the
coincidence, saying that record labels should be there to support, not to, make things worse. So I really hope that they get everything straightened out over there at Marlin Records and get back to making the wonderful music that they know that they do over there. So next up, we got Lil J opening up. So you guys might know Lil J from his big hit single, Mona Lisa, who also did a remix with Chris Brown. So Lil J is opening up about his love life. He says that he never really likes to speak about it after his tumultuous past relationship. So he says he was a victim of domestic violence in his former relationship, which lasted for 4 years. It began when the singer was just 18 years old up until the age of 26. So he didn't mention any names or who he was in the relationship with, only that, things started and, very, very small, and he thought they were cute, maybe a smack here or a tap there. He thought, that was maybe cute behavior until it exploded into things like him being stabbed by a fork. So I can't even imagine what the singer went through. Even that, he said, at the time, he didn't think that it was abuse. He says, now that when he thinks about it, the first stab was aimed at his heart, but it was a fork, so it didn't penetrate. Unfortunately, the second stab did get his hand, and he's still marked to this day with the scars of that relationship. So it seems that the singer has moved on now to bigger, better things. He didn't disclose if he's in a relationship or not, but it sounds like through his music, he's definitely open to love. So Lil J, if you're out there, good luck to you in your future love life. Next up, we got techno in the headlines. Everybody has been doing it. First, it was, Burna Boy. Then we had Wizkid and Davido. Everybody is coming with an Amo Piano hit. So, of course, techno is, no different. So he has a song called Pay. I'm really digging it. I think it's a big jam. It has, the subtle techno vibe, the maestro that he is. I actually brought a little clip with me so that you all can check it out for yourself. Here we go. All right, you guys. So I hope you enjoyed that clip. I love Techno Miles. He is one of my very, very favorites. Him and Wizkid compete for my #1 spot in my heart. So if you get a chance, please make sure that you go check out the video and support Techno Miles. So our final story today, Wizkid stays in the headlines here at Afro Beatz TV Show. And today we got him making headlines in Minnesota here in the United States. So here on October 6th, Wizkid was honored with a Wizkid Day in the state of Minnesota. Isn't that wonderful, you guys? So back in 2019, Wizkid has been the only African artist, or actually, I'm sorry, I should say the first African artist to sell out Skyway Theater in Minneapolis. He's also made many contributions to the music industry there on behalf of Africans in the state of Minnesota. So the governor there, Mark Dayton, felt that it was, only right to declare October 6th Wizkid Day. So, Wizkid has, of course, been doing great things for Afro Beatz and putting Afro Beatz on the map. Afro Beatz has definitely been getting better and better recognition here all across the globe. They've also opened up an Afro Beatz category for the Grammy. So I just cannot wait to see what more things are to come for Afro Beatz. So you know what? That's what we have going on. That is what's popping today on Afro Beatz TV Show. So we have another hot video from another hot artist. Here we go. We will be right back coming up after this.
Yeah, the voice of the warrior Singhateh, a great fighter in the jungle. A unity we stand for, oneness forever. A world come together as one. For real.
This is GSC Records.
One love, one people, one nation. Unification we are calling for. One love, one people, one nation. Unification we are calling for. Yeah. I'm a one-man soldier fighting for unity. You got to hear me now. People crying every day. Me send the message across the world. Equal rights and justice for all. I wonder why your people have to hate one another every day. One love, one people, one nation. Unification we are calling for. One love, one people, one nation. Unification we are calling for. Unity and love, togetherness forevermore. That's my mission. Me wanna see the world to be one, one, one. All of we are one. Together leave us one. Unification we are calling for. Love your brothers like you love yourself. One love, one people, one nation. Unification we are calling for. One love, one people, one nation. Unification we are calling for. Yeah. What is about elements, it comes to listing. Customary in the corner, you gossip. Be careful, hypocrite, they are the worst among the world. Hypocrisy bring all the problem in the world. Why your people have to kill one another every day? In front of you, we are all equal. Cool down your temper, drop down your weapon. We need a piece of love and unity. One love, one people, one nation. Unification we are calling for. One love, one people, one nation. Unification we are calling for. A world leaders who wanna rule the world. Open your eyes and see your people. Too much of a suffering every day. Me I go pray every day and night, just to see the world to be as one. From the east to the west, not to the south. No matter if you're black, no matter if you're white. One love, one people, one nation. Unification we are calling for. One love, one people, one nation. Unification we are calling for. One people, one nation, one war. Yeah, 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 yeah. One people, one nation, one war.
This is GSC Records.
All right, you guys, welcome back. If you think you have what it takes to be a star right here on Afro Beatz TV Show, I just need you to do one simple thing. That's right. You're going to send in those videos for review to cmg1management@gmail.com. And we'll be right back.
In these days and times, everyone knows most families are dealing with a lot just to make ends meet. Everyone could use a helping hand during these tough times. If you're going through a difficult time, please know there is help out there for you. ASA, African Supporting Africans Corp., is a nonprofit organization that specializes in being a helping hand in your time of need. ASA offers childcare, online tutoring, food pantries, and mobile clinics. For more information, please email info@asa-corp.org. Remember, help is around the corner.
What's up, everybody? My name is Monica Hart. I'm the host of a brand new show called Afro Beatz. If you have a business, product, or service you would like to advertise during the show, please email the show at cmg1management@gmail.com for more details. You guys, welcome back to Afro Beatz TV Show. I'm having such a great time here at Aldeez Afribbean Restaurant. You know what? Make sure that you pull up to 3950 Rosemead if you're in the market for some good food, some good drinks, and some good fun. So you know what? We're at the part of the show that is my absolute favorite. Of course, that's when I get to go all around the world and tap into all the underground artists and get all up in their business. I like to highlight their wonderful works of talent and see what they're doing and let the viewers judge. So you guys, I don't know who it's gonna be this week. Will it be you? Did you send in your video? Well, I guess we're gonna find out who it is this week in our Artist Spotlight.
All right, you guys, welcome back to Afro Beatz TV Show. Of course, you see me behind the news desk, so you already know what time it is. It's when I get to go all around the world and tap into underground artists and highlight their wonderful talent. Today, we have another guest by Zoom here in the studio today. Someone you all may know. I don't want to introduce him. I'll let him go ahead and introduce himself. Go ahead.
Yeah, what's up, my people, man? This your boy Spice Vision. They call me the Diaspora Boss.
Hey, so yes, we are back doing live Zoom interviews. So Spice Vision, thank you so much for joining us today. Before I go on, I want to say thank you first.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, it's my pleasure. So before we get started, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about yourself?
Oh, my real name's Edusa Ewensia Spy. So I was born in the city, in a city called the ancient city of Benin, where the kings are kings, you know. So I have those royal strain, and it's still in me. I still maintain the culture. So I was doing most of my traditional songs way back home before I traveled for greener pasture to be able to fetch for myself, because my background wasn't a rosy one. I know where we're coming from, it was really rough. Not these present days that everything is not rosy for everyone over there now, if I may say. So my growing up was really difficult. It was a difficult one. So I found myself in Spain first. I spent 16 years in Spain. That's where I discovered my research. So before I did a very classical song called Edo Swagger that moved to every other Africa community, and I've traveled more than 40 countries around the world with that song. So
that's amazing.
Yeah. So 6 years ago I moved to the UK just to be able to manage what I really have. I believe the UK have the resources to be able to integrate into the Afrobeat, because after Africa, I know Africa, when they mention Africa, is for Afrobeat, because the real fact is that we can't get it away from Nigerians, because the Afrobeats came really big from there to the UK, and they have a lot of shows there. I was able to move here and fuse inside into the system. So with a system, I can find myself doing a great job here now.
Awesome. Well, that is definitely a great background that you have. And it sounds like you've been putting your time into the music industry. You definitely, you know, kind of laid the ground and have made your mark. So how long have you been doing music?
Like many stories, I heard from many artists because I also own a radio station, so I interview people, but they are kind of similar. When I said professionally, I started doing music professionally when I was at the age of 19.
Okay.
But music was part of my life. It's a part of my background. Because I grew up with my grandfather. He happens to be a police officer, and he was the head of the police band. So when they realizing, you know, when kids running after grandfather, you know, the inspiration was coming out from what they were doing. I was just loving music, like I was loving everyday food I was eating. So um, the interest was there. In my primary school days, I happens to join the choir, and from there it just keep going on. The secondary school, even the higher institution. Before I moved out of the country, I was just all over music.
Okay, so what was the first instrument that you played? Was it your voice, or do you actually play in any instruments?
I do play instruments, but by these modern days, I think I've never touched instrument. I always play instruments when I was in the chorister, in the choir, in the church choir. Yeah, I was playing the keyboards a little bit. I was very good in drums. That's why I still dictate the kind of drums comes into my music tomorrow.
Gotcha. Well, that definitely makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So now let me ask you, who do you get your musical influences from as far as your sound?
Yeah, I can say locally and foreign. If so many people that read over my biography, they will understand that I stated the people that were, because I was born in the 70s. So you can see the influence from the 70s and moved to the 80s. The people that were really making African music then, it was those we were listening to. People like Majo Fushek, Ras Kimono, they were playing reggae though. And when I was in the secondary school, the influence of American music start coming in. Like we start hearing foreign raps. We start hearing some. Then I think Jamaican music was coming up, like Shabba Ranky.
Okay.
It was late before I started hearing Shaggy, but it was
that's like 80s, 90s.
Yeah. So things like that, all those artists really inspired me, because everybody wants to be like Shaka Demos. Everybody wants to be like Mark Cobra, Typewriter, Shabba Ranks. Those were the influence that we were having in those years, in the early 90s. So moving back to these present days, like I'm talking about 2000, then you start hearing, even before 2000, start hearing Tupac and Biggie, and it was so big in Africa then. But coming to Europe, I still embrace it. So I was dashing into rap. I was really confused. I don't even know what to do then. But you can see my first, if people go and recall back my first video, I was doing rap when I did a first professional video, 2006.
Okay.
So I was like doing rap. Later, before 2010, I dashed back to Afrobeat. That's when Afrobeat really was coming up, Lead You by Lead You, with Two Faced Media and P Square. All those guys were coming up big time. So I was really pushing up to their time. So I found myself to today. I'm not doing a little bit Afrobeat, a little bit rag.
Okay, and definitely you come with the reggae sound. I can hear the reggae influence as well in the music. So let me switch gears a little bit and kind of get on a personal level. So I know a lot of ladies out there might want to know about Spicy and Spice Vision, how spicy you are. Are you single? Are you taken? What's going on with your love life?
Oh my God. Take that.
Well,
That's
we want to know.
Nah, actually, as an African, I think at my age, if I'm not married, I think it's gonna be like, because I'm not thinking like any other person. I'm thinking like my own self. Because if I wasn't married this time, it seems it's not complete. I'm married. I'm taking. Don't worry, we can still vibes.
Okay. Oh, okay. What you say? I'm married and cheating. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. That's all jokes. That's what's up. So do you have children?
Yeah. Yeah, I have beautiful girls. Beautiful 5 girls.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, that is
Yeah.
amazing. So daddy's been busy.
Yeah. The last ones are twins though, but they are my best friend. They are my favorites.
Oh, don't let the other girls hear you say that. You're gonna be in
I say,
trouble.
I say that all the time. They fight me for it. I know.
Uh, so tell us a little bit about your plans for the future and any future projects that you're working on or current projects that you're working on.
The current project I'm working on, I think I just want to be at their music arena for the next 3 years. So I'm already starting my own personal music label. I just want to be a producer,
Okay.
a CEO. I own a radio station whereby I can also try to push so many things that I do. And I just want to start signing artists from the street. I think the talent hunts will come. Maybe we still putting things in order because Afrobeat is really big right now. So
Yes.
there are many talents in the street. I know how many artists I interviewed every Saturday on my show.
Yes.
I can see
Amen.
the potential they have. So I think I will be going after them to be able to give them that platform and voices to speak out at least. That's my dream for now. Just want to be a producer and executive a director over my record label.
Well, I love it. I love it. And I wish you all of the best of luck with
Thank
that,
you.
Spice.
Thank
And
you
so
so
before
much.
we get into your video, I want to play a little game with you. Okay. It's called This or
All
That.
right.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm.
and it's very easy. So, for example, if I say boobs or booty, you're going to say which one you like best. Which one, boobs or booty?
Booty, man. Booty.
You're a booty man. Okay, I love it. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the game. So,
All
Benz,
right.
I'll start out easy. Benz or Beamer?
Beamer.
Okay, right on. Afro Beats or reggae?
Tight.
Oh, that's a hard one for you.
Because I represent both of them. Tight. Oh my God, I still go with Afrobeat.
Okay, yay. All right. So suya or egusi soup?
Egusi soup.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Jollof
Mhm.
rice or fried rice?
Definitely. I'm a Nigerian by birth. It's jollof rice.
Hey, Yemi Alade or Tiwa Savage?
My baby, the African baddest girl, T.O. Savage, baby.
Hey! And the last one, you better get this question right. Are you a
All
hoe
right.
or a husband?
I'm a husband.
You sound like you're not so sure.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm a husband.
Okay. Good job. You want to stay a husband.
I know.
All right. Good job. All right. So next we have your you brought a video with you today. It's called My Girl. I hope I said that right. Now I had to practice a little bit. Why don't
My
you tell
girl.
us? Okay, I'm gonna practice today when I get home. I'll do
All
Rosetta
right.
Stone. How about that?
Okay.
All right. So tell us a little bit about the what inspired you to write the song.
I think, to be honest, I think the female gender are really making the music booming for me
Okay.
because, especially where I came from, I'm not judging no one because it's on my opinion and my view. Where I came from and the background I came from, if I sing about my man and I'm a man, it's not going to push nothing.
Right.
But if I sing about, because I'm a man, I'm singing about a lady, at least it's going to make a lot of sense. And, you know, we have these female fans that are crazy and they are always the one first priority on anything we do. That's just a fact.
Absolutely. So they throw on panties on the stage and all that kind of stuff.
Oh my God. When they do it, I'm going to be swinging it like this, you know.
Oh, good times.
Yeah.
All right. And so, so now you told us a little bit about the song, and that makes complete sense. So what was your vision behind the video? And I guess what kind of direction were you wanting to take into that?
Do you know that video was really different from the kind of way I was viewing it? I was thinking to go back to Africa to be able to shoot it like a street kind of carnival video.
Okay.
So I met this director. He has direct for UB40. He lives in Birmingham.
Some big time people. Okay.
Yeah, because it was a big name, and I just go for him. He said he hasn't done African music video before. He has been doing reggae, but this is not the type of reggae he does. But he's gonna give me something that he think is gonna be accepted worldwide.
Gotcha. So you just went with his vision.
I just went with his vision, but actually, when in the middle, we had a fight.
Ooh.
We had a fight in the middle. So he gave me the first samples to preview. I saw it was all about booty.
Rocking everywhere. Right on.
and my projection was also trying to go back home and preview those videos. You know, African culture, we don't mostly accept things like that. There are TV stations you can play such things. I presented it to them. They refused. Almost all the TV stations I gave refused the video. That is too raw. Yeah. So I have to come back to it. That's where I told you we had a fight. That's where the fight comes. We have to go back and re-edited an African version. If you go to the YouTube now, you see my girl family version and see my girl uncensored version. So there's two versions on that video. So if you want to go with the booty, you can go to the uncensored. If you want to go with the one your children can sit down in your sitting room and watch with you, you do the family versions. That's how it makes to be.
But I like it. You got to make sure you please everybody.
That's it. That's it.
And so before we get into your video, which is going to be next up, I want you to tell everybody how they can find you on social media and all of your platforms.
All right. If you go to Instagram, it's just Spice Vision altogether. SPICEVISION altogether. You find me with an art because I always love hearts. So you're going to see the picture over there with a red heart. So the same thing to the Facebook, my Facebook page, you go straight to the one that have 87,000 followers. The rest ones, they are just cloned. So make sure you go to the right one. So it's the same Spice Vision altogether. So you move to my Twitter, it's Spice Vision, no underscore, just straight Spice Vision together. The same one, you go to my TikTok, you're going to find Spice Vision 1. That is the only one that is different. It's Spice Vision altogether, but just put the letter 1 in it. So that's how you can get me on social media platforms.
Perfect. So thank you very much for allowing me to get all up in your business today here on Afro Beatz. And I hope you will not be a stranger. You know that you always have a home here on our show. Whenever you have a new video, you know you have a platform here to air it. So definitely make sure you stop by again. Okay.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, it's my pleasure. So, okay, you guys, up next here on Afro Beatz TV Show, we have Spice Vision with his video, My Gal.
All right, you guys, unfortunately, my time with you all has come to an end. I don't want to say goodbye, but I have to. Before I get out of here, I want to say a great big thank you to each and every one of you for tuning in. You guys never let me down. You're always giving me such love and support, and I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Another big thank you to DJ Ibu, the owner of this wonderful establishment, Aldeez Afribbean Restaurant. So make sure you pull up to 3950 Rosemead to get some good fun, some good food with some good people. Thank you also, Miss Mimi, the beautiful bartender, for showing us how to pour it up every single week for our drink of the week. And thank you also to our artist of the week. Thank you for letting me get all up in your business. And you know what? I wish you the best of luck. So you know where to find me. That's every single Saturday. That's 3 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, 9 o'clock p.m. if you're in West Africa. My home on YouTube. Also follow me on Instagram, Afro_Beatz _TV Show. Also Roku and Fire Stick if you download the DTR app. You know what? I just cannot get out of here to saying, before I say a big thank you to my friend, my sister, Miss Erica Cumby of E. Cumby Crochet. I know you noticed my fly ass outfit that I'm wearing today. She made it, she crocheted it with just 2 sticks and a ball of yarn, and she made this beautiful outfit for me, everybody. See what I'm working with. So once again, if you want a beautiful crocheted outfit like this, she makes one-of-a-kind custom designs. Make sure you go to her Facebook page. That's E. Cumby Crochet. C-U-M-B-Y. Holla at your girl. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. We will see you next week on Afro Beatz TV Show. Bye-bye.
You now rocking with the best. You now rocking with the best. You now rocking with the best. You now rocking with